For those of you who remember, the dreaded Power Glove accessory for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the one thing you were probably disappointed about besides the functionality was the amount of dedicated games for the peripheral. With only 2 games that were specifically made for the Power Glove, it left many gamers unsatisfied. Now Mattel, the creator of this oddware peripheral, wanted to change the game with the release of the Power Glove. They wanted to introduce some very unique games to its new accessories. Now of the launch titles, there was a game that was planned for the ill-fated Power Glove but never given a release. And so in today's video, we'll be discussing the Terror of Techtown. The Terror of Techtown, also known as Techtown, is a cancelled NES game that was in development during the late 80s by Mattel. The object of the game was simple. Players would move their robotic hand through corridors in a series of structures, interacting with objects and solving simple puzzles to open doors and escape from the town. Now even though I know that sounds a bit awkward, I can only imagine that the puzzles would get more and more challenging. Not the best premise to base the game on, but it was the early 90s, so you can't blame them for trying. Techtown was originally announced to be released alongside other Power Glove titles, Super Glove Ball and Glove Pilot, in an article published in Computer's Guide to Nintendo Games in 1989. Techtown was later marked as to be released in spring of 1991 during the official Power Glove Game Players Game Tape VHS Volume 1. Now according to a friend of mine, Monokoma from Unseen64, one presumed screenshot of Techtown seems to have been published in a Power Glove press kit, showing an updated version of a 1985 Commodore 64 tech demo titled Time Crystal, created by Jim Sack. Now after Jim worked for a while on Time Crystal for Amiga, it seemed he managed to sign a deal with Mattel to create a Power Glove version, but we were still not sure if the project is the same as Techtown, as concept gameplay footage of Time Crystal Power Glove looks really different from the confirmed Techtown gameplay footage from the Game Player's game tape. Now the Power Glove press kit describes Techtown as you travel through the corpo hoods, the glove can open doors, search through corridors, and even travel through time and space. So it's still possible that the outdoor environment with dinosaurs could have been a different section of the game in a different time. So we could see more from the game in the soon to be released The Power of Glove documentary, as another presumed screenshot from Techtown was published in their Kickstarter campaign page. Now in the end, only 2 games created specifically for the Power Glove were ever released by Mattel, Super Glove Ball and Bad Street Brawlers. Perhaps it was the best that this game never came out, due to the fact that the Power Glove was such a disappointment, or who knows, maybe it just wasn't a good game. But that is what we know of the Terror of Techtown. Thank you guys for watching. Check out some of our other videos if you like, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter to give us any suggestions for any future videos. And I'll catch you all next time.